Hello children, this is 6th standard maths. Chapter name is Understanding Elementary Shapes. Exercise 5.1. In that first question, what is the disadvantages in comparing line segment by mere observation? For example, I draw a line here. The line name is AB, line segment name is AB. So this line is without measurement. I don't know the measurement of AB. Now I will guess the measurement of AB. Length of AB may be 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter. This is just a guess without measuring the line. Just a guess. Okay. Now verify the answer by using ruler. So here 0 means 0 till here is 14 centimeter. 14 centimeter. So what is the answer here? Actually AB is 14 centimeter, not 6 centimeter. So what is the answer? Here chances of error are more due to improper viewing are more here. So without just seeing or just reading the line, we can't say the proper measurement of the length. So answer is chances of error are more here. Now next question. What is it better to use a divider than a ruler while measuring the length of a line segment? So here to draw a line we use ruler or divider. With the help of ruler, this is a ruler children. With the help of ruler we can draw a line, and with the help of divider also we can measure the length of the line. Here also we can measure the length of a line segment. So here question is, what is it better to use a divider than a ruler while measuring the length of a line? Now here the line segment XY is a line segment here. Example. Now I'll measure the length of XY line segment. This is 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter. So question is, what is it better to use a divider than a ruler? So in a ruler means this is 15 centimeter, but with the use of divider means we get accurate measurement of the line. Means we keep one needle in X place and another needle with the pencil. On the pencil we keep on a Y place. We get accurate measurement. Means actual measurement XY will be mostly 15.1 or 2. With the help of divider we get the proper and accurate measurement. So answer is because accurate measurement will be possible with the use of a divider. So answer is because accurate measurement will be possible. Now third question, draw any line segment say AB, take any point C lying in between A and B, measure the lengths of AB, BC and AC. Is AB is equal to AC plus CB. So draw any line segment. For example, I will draw a line here without measurement, okay? Without measurement. Let this will be AB line segment, AB. Draw any line segment over, okay? Then say AB, line segment name is AB. Take any points as C, for example, any point C, line between A and B. So, okay, draw any line segment over in that say AB. After that, take any point C, take any point C lying between A and B. Measure the length of AB, BC and AC. Measure the length of total length of AB, BC and AC. Now we have to measure. Now measure the length of total AB. For example, this is from 0 means it is actually 21 centimeter. Total is 21 centimeter. Then AC is 10.5. AC is 10.5 centimeter. And this is also 10.5 centimeter. So median here. AC also AC is 10.5 centimeter and BC also 10.5 centimeter. First I draw a line. Line name is AB line segment without measurement. After that AB is, after measuring AB we got as 21 centimeter. Then each AC is 10.5 centimeter and BC also 10.5. So 10.5 plus 10.5 means 21 centimeter. Okay, so here what is the question? Measure the length of AB, BC, AB over AB is 21 centimeter, BC is 10.5 and AC is 10.5, is AB is equal to AC plus BC, correct. Is AB, total AB is equal to BC plus AC, correct. Then answer is yes, because AB equal AC plus CB. AC plus CB. AB equal AC plus CB. Yes, answer is yes, because C is between A and B. So AB is equal to AC plus CB. Now this is fourth question. If A, B, C are 3 points on a line such that AB equal 5 cm, BC equal 3 cm and AC equal 8 cm, which one of them lies between the other two? So first we have to draw and check the line, okay, the point on the line. Now this is a line, in that 3 points on a line. For example, this will be A, maybe A, this will be B and this is C. Then now you have to check and verify the answer. Now here one line, this is a line, in that A is a point, B is a point and C also 3 points, okay, 3 points on a line, such that AB equal 5 centimeter, then BC equal 3 centimeter and AC is given totally 8 centimeter. So the point is in a proper way, because 5 plus 3 is 8. Totally 5 plus 3 is 8. So totally AC is given as 8 centimeter. So the points are in a proper way. Then what is the question here? Which one of them lies between the other two? So which one of lies between other two means which is the middle one, midpoint? Yeah, B. So B is lies between the other two. What is the answer? B lies between A and C. Now fifth question. Verify whether D is the midpoint of AG. Now here they given a line in that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points on a line. So here A, verify whether verify whether D is a midpoint of AG. So what is meant by midpoint? Midpoint means we should be in a middle on the line. Midpoint means it should be on the middle of the line. For example, this is a line means AG is a line means midpoint means should be on a middle. And the midpoint divide the other two side into equal part. The midpoint divide the other two side into equal part. For example, this total is 8 centimeter means AD is 4 centimeter and DG is 4 centimeter. Means midpoint means it is on the middle. So point on a middle and it divide into two equal part. So okay. Now so here D we have to check whether D is a midpoint. Midpoint means it should be in the middle, and when midpoint is there means it divide other two part into equal measurement. Now here 1 unit is given, 2 unit and 3 unit. After D is in the middle and E is 5, 6, 7. So here also 3 units, 1, 2, 3 units. After D here also 5, 6, 7 means 3 units. So it divide, D is the answer is yes, D is the midpoint of AG, because AD equal DG equal 3 unit. Both are 3 unit. 1, 2, 3 unit. After D, look at here, E also 5, 6, 7. So 3 units are there. So totally D is a midpoint D is the midpoint of AG because AD equal DG equal 3. Divide into 2 equal parts. Now 7th question. Draw 5 triangles and measure their sides. Check in each case if the sum of lengths of any two sides always less than the third side. What is the answer, children? Any cases? The answer is wrong. No, because according to the property, sum of length of any two sides of triangle is always greater than the third side, not less than the third side. Then one more property is a angle sum property. Sum of angle of triangle is always equal to 180 degree. When a triangle is formed, here they asked draw any 5 triangle. You try at home. Draw any 5 triangle and check the measurement of, for example, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, X, Y, Z, any name, or okay, P, Q, R, S, T, U, any triangle. Check at home, draw any 5 triangle and measure the sides A, B and B, C and check whether any two side is greater than third side or not. Now I will check any two triangle, measurement of any triangle here. Now AB is a, first I draw a rough diagram, rough triangle. AB is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeter. Then AC is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter here. AB is 6 centimeter. It is difficult to measure in ruler here. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 centimeter. According to property, sum of length of any two side is always greater than the third side. Now 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 is greater than 8. Okay. Then 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 is greater than 6. Okay. Then here also 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 is greater than 6. Then always sum of length of any two sides of triangle is greater than the third side. You check other triangles. Just draw a triangle and check the measurement. Any two, sum of 6 plus 6 12. 12 is greater than 8 and 6 plus 8 14. 14 is greater than 6 and check with the all side. Okay, all three sides. At the same time, with the protractor you check the angle here. Angle A is how much, angle B is how much, angle C is how much. Then add the total three angles, whether it is equal to 180 degree or not. Check that. So answer is here no. According to property, sum of length of any two sides of triangle is always greater than the third side.